Hello, Facebook and Greenville area, just everybody, um, I got some things that's weighing on my mind, and by that I mean that things that God is leading me to address. Um, my name is Beacon, the Gatekeeper, aka Pranston Williams. Some of y'all know me. For y'all that don't, this is your introduction. Get to know me because you're going to see me for a long, long time. I got a problem though. I just left a meeting downtown Greenville with some executives from Michelin Development that are looking to partner with our program, with our nonprofit, which is an entrepreneurial accelerator program. And we're sitting in the boardroom. This guy begins to tell me how he has gotten this program, which gives out unsecured loans to people that want to start businesses. They give them free counsel to help them learn how to operate a business. Everything that the entrepreneur need, and they gear their program towards those that are economically disadvantaged, and socially disadvantaged. That is a nice way of saying pretty much black folks and poor Latinos and poor whites. So this is the thing. He began to tell me and my business partner, Dr. Clemens, and our volunteer coordinator, Sandra Bullock, how they have reached out to every church in the area that they've tried to get this program. And make no mistake about it, entrepreneurship is the way to financial freedom. And so this guy, we're sitting in this boardroom and he's just talking about how they've reached out to people in the media, to jams, to all of the people that should be able to tell our community that, listen, there's somebody trying to help you. There's a corporation that wants to free you up. So I got two issues I'm dealing with. Number one, for all of y'all wannabe pastors out there, I don't care how big your church is. If you're not empowering your people to be independent, if you're not empowering your people to be socially responsible, if you're not empowering your people to be able to take control of their manifest destiny, then you're a fraud and a part-time broad. That's a fact. That is a fact. If all you're doing with your church is setting them up to be club members at your edifice, then you are a loser. Make no mistake about it. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care how many congregants you have. I don't care how many years you've been pastoring. If you're not empowering, that's what God told us to do to the people, to empower them. If you're not doing that, period. Loser. You are a loser. And a lot of y'all pastors here in Greenville, y'all pastors here in Greenville, y'all are some serious, some of y'all, not all of y'all. Because my pastor, he empowers the congregation. The Honorable Byron Corbett, Antioch New Life Christian Center, 1029B Old Stage Road. Oh, he giving you that work. Absolutely. But for some of y'all pastors around here, if a program or people aren't offering to put money in your pockets, you don't want nothing to do with it. Now here you have Michelin, one of the biggest companies in the world, is telling you, go back to your church. Tell them we're giving out up to $50,000 in unsecured loans. And guess what? If what they need is more than $50,000, then we have a bank, Community Works, that will bring in and assist them with whatever else they need. And y'all are not telling y'all your church, some of them on Section 8, some of them on food stamps, some of them are unemployed, some of them are homeless, and you're not telling your church about what's really out there to empower their lives? Now, the second issue I have. If you are living right now in a situation to where you're not able to do for yourself the way you should be able to, if you're not able to put bread on the table for those kids the way you're supposed to, and you know you have opportunities, you have opportunities to do better, it's time to come up. I'm not saying that everybody's an entrepreneur, but we're offering job training. We're offering the ability to be able to get in, good housing. We're offering opportunities to get education. This is what we're offering. This is what the business community is offering here in Greenville, South Carolina. And some of y'all are so fixated on race and who don't like black folk. Some of y'all are so fixated on that. And if you ain't fixated on that, and I'm not talking about the good ones, because y'all know what I say. I love black folk. I can't deal with the N-word. Is that the way, the N-word? I can't deal with the N-words. They told me to settle down on saying the N-word. So some of you are just in a situation where you are not able to provide, but you're able to get your quick weaves done and your lace fronts all up in there. You're able to get you're able to go out and get your Michael Kors purses, and you're able to go out and do all those things, but yet your kids are not set up to succeed. In this black community, everybody makes what we need to survive except for us. I'm going to give some stats, and I want y'all to really, really, really listen to me. And this is actual factual information. Did y'all know that in the Asian community, the dollar circulates for about 24 days, not hours, days. In the white community, it circulates for about 17 to 20 days. In the Latino community, it circulates for 7 days. Now, guess how long it circulates in our community? 6 hours. Not days, hours. 6 hours. That's enough time to get your check cashed at 12 noon and be broke about 6 o'clock. And everybody else is building their wealth up, providing for their families, buying land, and doing everything all around us but us. Why? We are not controlling our manifest destiny. You know how you do that? You make what you need for your community. As of now, we are not a community. We're a colony. Because we don't have any power within, we have power without. So that's why you always see when them little starving, big-bellied African babies over there in Swaziland or Ethiopia, wherever they at, there's a bunch of white folk around having to help them. We should be over there. We need to be there. We need to be here in our own communities, helping. And sadly, the leadership in our community is to blame for the condition of this community. And I just thank God that He has blessed me and my team and our administrators, our people to actually be in the know and have a heart to do this. Everybody doesn't have a heart to do this. Everybody doesn't have a heart to empower people. But I thank God that His grace and His mercy has allowed it such that we are in a position and we are working towards our first session is going to start in spring. And this is a challenge to y'all pastors. If you worry about your tithe base and you want to really, really, really get your tithe base where it's supposed to be, empower your people to do better. Just because they're not going to line your little greasy Vaseline coated hands doesn't mean that it's not a good situation for your people. Okay? Empower your people. Stop being a snake oil salesman to your congregation. Stop being a cheerleader for your congregation. Stop giving them a bunch of scraps and not giving them any substance. It's hard to think about living the life you're supposed to live and following all God's commandments when you can't even put bread on the table. Come on now. Talk to me. So this is a challenge. To all of y'all pastors that are currently losers, don't care how many congregants you have, if you're not empowering people, you are a loser. You have lost. I challenge you to become a winner and empower your people. This is a challenge. Become a winner. Because right now, boom, boom, losers. Some of y'all pastors are absolute losers. And I want to call names so bad. Ooh, I want to call names so bad. But I'm trying to be better now. But I'm not. Hey, listen, don't keep showing what you're really about, because I'm expose some of y'all. Some of y'all are getting exposed in 2016. Some of y'all are really gonna get exposed because you've been doing too much. Holla at your boy.